Hello, and welcome to DomainVestors.tv. This is episode number 25, and I'm your host, Morgan Linton. Well, today is a very special day, as I'm sure all of you know. It is Thursday, November 26th, which makes it Thanksgiving. So I'm actually going to do a special and shorter video. As you guys know, I could probably talk for half an hour straight. I try to keep my videos at 10 minutes. This one I'm actually going to try to keep at 5 minutes because you know what? Today is about you and me and everybody else spending time with family. So don't spend too much time sitting at your computer. If you're reading a million blogs today, stop it, go spend time with your family. But I would like to do a special video to give thanks, since today is Thanksgiving. It's really a day to give thanks, and really first and foremost you should be giving thanks to your families and your loved ones and the fact that you have some incredible people in your life, and I am extremely thankful of that. And then of course, being in the domaining world, having a domaining blog, I have some people in the domaining industry and the blogging world that I would like to thank. And so that's what I'm going to do in this video. It's only going to be about 3 minutes, so don't worry. This is not going to be like those radio shows where I'm giving a shout out to this guy and a shout out to that guy. I'm actually going to put a little context to it. And hey, maybe you'll discover a blog or a person that you didn't know about before. So first person I'd like to give thanks to is Patrick Riddell from ChefPatrick.com. Patrick has been a major advisor for my blog. He's given me a ton of advice, probably the best consultant I've ever worked with in my life. If you do want to take your blog, your brand to the next level, Patrick is the guy. He's been unbelievably helpful, very patient with me, and he knows his stuff. So thank you, Patrick. I appreciate it. Blog definitely would not be where it is today without you. My next thanks is to somebody whose blog I read religiously and I absolutely love, and has really inspired me to continue on in this industry, as well as given me new perspective, and that is Rick Schwartz. Obviously the domain king, ricksblog.com is his site, and just like to say thank you, Rick. I read all of your posts, and the thing I really appreciate about Rick's blog is that he speaks his mind. Rick is not one of those bloggers that's trying to appease sponsors or say something that's politically correct. Rick tells it how it is and actually shares his opinion. And also Rick doesn't just talk about domaining all the time. He talks about politics. He talks about his life. He just wrote actually a really interesting post about his cats, which I'm a cat lover, my girlfriend's a cat lover, and I wish all the best for his cats. But I like the fact that he talks about domaining, he talks about what's going on in the world, and he talks about life. I think that's really a great thing about a blog, is that people actually get interested in you, and I've been really interested in following Rick. The next person that I wanted to thank is Ron Jackson, DM Journal. DM Journal is the de facto standard must-read publication in the domaining world. This is one of the first publications that I started reading. I read it every day. I look at the sales lists every week, and Ron's incredible. Every article he writes is extraordinarily well written. The great thing is he's not doing it putting links to different affiliate products and things like that, and he's actually writing with a focus on content and quality, and the domaining world would not be what it is today without him. So thank you, Ron Jackson. The next person that I wanted to thank is actually the person that inspired me originally to get started with this blog, and that is Sahar from Conceptualist.com. I don't think he did it intentionally, but I did actually find his blog. His blog was the first blog that I found when I realized, holy crap, there's a whole world going on out here where people are investing in domain names, and through reading his blog, I got inspired to start my blog, to start my business, and to actually get involved in this pretty exciting world of domaining. And so really, maybe I would have stumbled on somebody else's, but hey, his is the one that got us started, so thank you, Sahar. And then a few other people I'd like to thank, and then I'll be done with all the thank yous. Hopefully you've discovered, in fact, you probably haven't, you probably already know these guys because these are the big guys, but hopefully you'll just take the time to read through their stuff every single day if you can, because it makes a huge difference, and you don't have to spend hours reading it, but these are really the movers and shakers here. Next person I want to thank is Elliot Silver from Elliot's blog. I've been reading Elliot's blog for a really long time, been an advertiser on there for a while now, and Elliot, also like Rick, he speaks his mind, he tells it how it is, and he's got some fresh ideas. I think he has a really good way to look at both problem solving and the industry, and always interesting to read his posts. There's a million other bloggers out there that I would love to thank, but I'm just going to actually take a side trajectory out of the domain world and thank two different bloggers. The first one is John Chow from johnchow.com. John Chow is one of the kings of blogging, and since as a blogger I look up to these guys, I read johnchow.com every day. If you don't know who that is because you're totally focused on domaining, check out johnchow.com. Lives in Vancouver, really nice guy, makes over $40,000 a month from his blog. And the last, but certainly not least person I'd like to thank, actually, you know what, I realize there's still two more. The second to last person I'd like to thank, because I'm actually moving over to another part of the world, is Darren Rouse from ProBlogger.net. Great blog. If you want to get into blogging, that's the blog to read. And my last, but certainly not least, thanks is to Ed from OzDomainer. It was awesome meeting Ed in Perth. Really cool guy. If you do not read his blog, you should definitely read it. OzDomainer.com. He's got some incredible video interviews also. And that's it. Hey, thanks to everybody. Thanks to you for watching DomainVestors.tv. It's because of all of you that I'm doing these videos, that I'm doing this blog, and then I'm doing the television show next year. And that television show is going to go out to a lot more people than those in the community. And it's going to get an incredible amount of awareness around who we are, what we do, and what makes domaining so exciting. So thanks a lot, everybody. I really appreciate it. And have a wonderful, incredible Thanksgiving. Enjoy your time with family. This is Morgan from DomainVestors.tv, and I'll see you next time.